All right, welcome to the next in the series of speaker interviews for Memphis AgentCamp 2026. My guest for this edition is Marat Kenzhebulatov. Marat, how are you today, sir?
Good, good. Thanks for asking. How are you? Yeah, it's
I'm
evening at our place. Yeah,
yeah, we're what about 6 hours apart, I think. Yeah. Well, Marat,
yeah.
why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a software engineer at Booking. I'm an AI enthusiast. Although, my area of work, it's not related to AI. I mean, it doesn't encourage AI because I work in payments, and it's a highly security requirement. There are high security requirements to services which runs and process payments. So that means it's better not to use AI, although I decided to, and I managed to build the processes in my team that everyone can do that. So yeah.
And the talk that you're going to be giving at Agent Camp is about security. In fact, I think that may have what got you on been what got you on the schedule is that you were the only security talk that I saw. But building secure services with AI agents. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so in my talk, I will be focused on first steps you might do in order, I got a lot of I got a lot of questions when I just brought agents into our processes. So I got a lot of questions from management of my management. They ask whether how secure it is, how reliable it is, and my talk will be focused on how to build reliable processes with security in mind, how to restrict agents, and how to make a simple first step in order to embrace agents. So it will be a good fit for beginners, intermediates, and yeah, I can cover in Q&A sessions, I can cover more advanced topics such as agents form and stuff like that. We experiment with that as well.
So when you're thinking about security and agents, what's kind of how do you start that process off?
First of all, what you want to do, you want to restrict agents. So the less tool it has, the better for you. It will be just simpler for you. And I remember my first experience, it will be in a talk, but my first experience with agent was I gave it routine task and I discovered it doing something completely different. And I was surprised, although it wasn't like a malicious intention. No one hacked my agent. My agent just decided that's thing worth fixing, and I will do it once and for everything. But that wasn't what I asked it to do. So yeah. So first you remove the tools from agents and you restrict agents because they they tend to do this John McClane stuff. So they tend to find the new ways to resolve problems, even if you didn't ask them to do it. So yeah.
All right, now you talk about patterns from real world engineering. What are some of those patterns that you've discovered? I mean, I guess restricting agents would be maybe one of those patterns.
Yes, yes, exactly that. So first one is you want to restrict your agent. Second one, you want to provide agents with a skill set which will help you to receive reproducible results. So another issue with our integration was that sometimes agent decided to do something on their own, and what we did, we introduced pipelines, although we have controls in place to enforce pipeline skills. But sometimes agent, I discovered it with recent Opus, for example, Opus thinks it's the smartest thing, so it tried to skip the phases, and we're working on that. Right now, Opus wins, so but we're working on that. We're working on contamination.
So what would you say? I mean, of course, you said that you'll ask an agent to do one thing and it'll go in a completely different direction. What's kind of the biggest challenge that you faced when you started integrating agents into your processes?
I think the biggest challenge is that one of the biggest challenges is that you need to invest a lot. So, in order to move fast later, at the first stages, you need to invest a lot into harness, into environment, into sandboxing. So, when you want to limit blast radius, so That time you could spend developing new features, right? And business might come and ask, like, why haven't you developed something? Why you do this? But results, the fruits, actually worth it. So after, like, I explained like how we can achieve that, so that might be one of the one big challenge. And second one is that LLMs become smarter and smarter, and they sometimes they know how to bypass even sandboxes. So sandboxes are not golden bullets. So you always should be on the same page with current models, and they will test your sandboxes.
So you said that your background is in payments, and of course, I realize that AI is making its way into everything. But what was it about? What was it about AI and agents that being in the payments industry? What was it that attracted you to them?
Um, when I saw GPT as a product and the previous version, so at first I was skeptical when Copilot hit the scene. I was like, why bother? Why use AI to do code completion when you can just use, I don't know, algorithmic approaches. But the more I tried Copilot, the more I saw the beauty of it. So and that got me hooked. Then ChatGPT dropped, and I so that's a potential. So and I started. I got interested. It was my personal initiative. So yeah, and after that, when we had opportunity at our booking, so I introduced this idea: what if we will try to use agents to implement new service? Results weren't great at first, but with the current with the right tool, with the right pipeline, it improved. So it helped a lot.
So you went from a skeptic to a believer, which is kind of the path I took.
Yes. I was very skeptical at first. So when I first tried, so when I haven't tried Copilot yet, right? I when I first heard about it, I was like, why bother? Why you use AI, machine learning to do code completion? And when I actually tried it, that changed everything. Like the feeling that when you can just type couple of comments and then you have a whole function, and now you get bigger and bigger pieces of code produced. So now we're talking about like actual services produced by agents. So yeah, what's next?
Well, we'll leave that for the talk for people to find out. Want to remind everybody that Agent Camp Memphis is coming up on March 16th, 2026. It is virtual, it is free. And if you go to this address, you will be able to RSVP, and I'll be able to provide you with the latest details as the event approaches. All right, so Marat, are there any closing thoughts you'd like to leave us with?
Uh, come to the talk. Yes, and I hope it will be a great talk. So yeah, and try agents. If you haven't tried it, try it. Don't listen to anybody. Like don't listen to skeptics. At least try it. Do the first step.
So, if you want to get in touch with Marat, here is his LinkedIn. Again, the name of the talk is Building Secure Services with AI Agents. Marat, thanks for spending some time with us, and we'll see you on March 16th.
Yeah, thank you very much. See you in March.
All right, thanks a lot.